And we're live. Hello, Dragonlings. Welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday. It's been a long time since I've done a video, and I just realized that my last vlog never posted either, so I'm doing great this month.
Oh no!
I'm doing great.
Don't you hate it when you work ahead and it doesn't post? That happened to me in November and now again in December with my social media. Where I'm like, yeah, it's all ready to go. And I didn't preload it to post. So now I'm like, well, now I get to upload 3 weeks worth of stuff. So yeah.
It's great. It's great. The worst part is that like I knew it was literally the video was like, by the way, I'm going on hiatus for December. You're not gonna see any content from me except for the 10K day.
That's the one that doesn't post. Damn it, man.
Well, that seems right.
It's great. It's fantastic. Anyways, go ahead and introduce yourselves. We're going to go in a circle clockwise. So we're going to start with Amy and work our way around, I guess.
Hello, everybody. I'm Amy Awesome Buddy. I'm a friend of Skye's for quite a few years. I still do a little bit of hobby writing. So I listen to what all these self-published authors have to say. Today, I will not be hobby writing, but I will be hobby working on something creative writing based. It's a project that I have with somebody else, so I'm going to be reading and doing that. So I get to flex my creative muscle today.
Nice. And my name is Tamara Woods. I'm a cozy mystery author. And I just realized, like, I don't know, at 4 o'clock this morning when I couldn't sleep, that Christmas was next week. So I have, like, projects I need to finish. So that's going to be my thing today, a whole bunch of writing.
Wait, is it next week? Oh, it's the 14th, 11 days from now. So it's like next week and a half.
But still.
Yeah, okay.
It's next Saturday.
Yeah, it's next Saturday.
Not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. It's close enough that we're worried about it.
Close enough that I didn't realize it was happening. So
we're great at this. We're all kinds of great at this.
So good at being an adult.
The worst part is that like December last year, in fact, December the past couple of years have all been like planning months. So I should have been prepared to do absolutely nothing. And I'm still not prepared to do absolutely nothing.
What drives me nuts is the thing that I do is I'm aware. Okay, I'm like, okay, it's Thanksgiving, and okay, immediately after Thanksgiving is Christmas. So when I'm taking down my Thanksgiving decorations, I'll go get the tote that has the Christmas decorations in them. And then on like December 20th, I'm like, wait a minute, I forgot something. Like I will start it and then forget about it for a good 3 weeks. Nice. And then I'm like, why am I hearing that same stupid Christmas song that I don't like for the 50th? Ah, shit, I got 5 days. And then I'll remember. Like, I think about it when I should have thought about it to be on time safely for everything, and then completely forget until crunch time.
Yep. I know that feeling very well. All right, let's say hi to everyone in the chat. All right. Hello, Jace. Jace has a gaming at noon. That's awesome. Ooh. They want to get about 215 words. That is very specific. I'm just saying. Very specific. 215. You could do it though. I got you. Good morning, Wendy. Hello, CB. Emma is here outlining draft 2 of Nano Draft. Awesome. Mm-hmm. And Jace's family is gathering on Sunday. So Christmas spirit will be ending 6 days early. See?
I don't mind that. Let's do it, get it over with so we can stop worrying about it.
My family has a tradition where we never celebrate like Thanksgiving or Christmas on the day of. It's always like the day before or day after, just because that's the way it's worked, because my dad worked nights and he usually worked the holidays. So for the past several years, we've just automatically assumed that Christmas was going to be on Christmas Eve or like Thanksgiving was going to be on Black Friday. So it's just worked out that way. Oh, it's all good. CB's going to their aunt's for Christmas. love my family bits, but more excited about Les Mis. I hear you there. Oh, been going crazy watching Christmas movies lately because got to get my Christmas movie marathons in.
We don't do the Christmas movie marathons, but my dad likes to listen to all different kinds of Christmas music. Like yesterday or Sunday, we listened to like 5 hours of Australian Christmas music. Like it was a Christmas, a lot of the traditional Christmas songs just sang by somebody who had an Australian accent and a didgeridoo in the background. And then there was some other ones. There was one about a truck running over a kangaroo or something like that. And like 5 hours of Australian Christmas music. That's our thing. It's like, you will not believe what I found. I found 1980s synth pop Christmas list. And we'll listen to that for the day. It's pretty fun.
I am here for this. I'm just saying.
Somebody, I think it was Skye's dad, shared a video to one of our D&D group chats of War Pigs. Deck the halls to the tune of War Pigs. And it worked out perfect. Deck the house with chants of holly. And I was just like, oh my God. Freaked out, showed it to everybody.
That's great. Let's see. Don't have an auto counter on composition. Oh, okay. That's why. Your handwriting. Okay. Oops. I skipped. It skipped. Okay. One of these years I'm going to. I would love to go see them.
Oh, me too. I happened to be near the stadium one time. I was on a date and we were at like a restaurant. It was like 2 streets over from the Raleigh, whatever it is, when they were there. And so we could hear it when we were walking to the car, but I haven't actually got to hear it while I was in the building yet. I was like, does that count? I was there.
See, there we go. Working on Christmas because we're celebrating a week. I'm here for this tradition of celebrating like a week and a half early.
Yeah, me too.
I like this idea.
Yeah.
I'm torn. That means you have to be done with everything a week and a half early.
Yeah, that's true. Payday is Christmas Eve, which sucks.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that too. Last year, and it looks like this year again, it's just going to work out perfectly where our big grocery week for the month is Christmas Eve. And I'm just like, oh, man, I really don't want to go grocery shopping on Christmas Eve. Oh, my God. But it looks like that's what's going to happen.
Hello, Casey. Do.
Which part?
Probably all of it.
All of it. The kangaroo.
Let's see. Okay.
We always start it with I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Yes.
And I made up a song years ago. I want to hit the lottery for Christmas. And I made up all my own lyrics and everything. So I start singing that one too. Because I mean, who doesn't want to win the lottery? So that's how this tradition starts, somewhere around like December 3rd.
I'm pulling a Tamara. We're going to use the forest app today.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Dana and Tamara got me into it, and I bought the little elixir thing, and now I'm getting trees and stuff.
I am too.
So
I just got the
fun.
cuckoo clock.
I have the cuckoo clock.
I want that celestial one with the little crane coming out of it. But I want that one.
I think I have that one.
6JCM.
But I still need more.
Okay.
That was rainbowy, and I was like, oh,
boom.
Join room.
I saw a Christmas tree a couple of years ago. It was a fake one in Lowe's. And they had these rounded off Christmas lights. I knew they were LED, but they were so cool because they were the fancy LEDs where each individual light turned the full spectrum of colors. Ooh. So I went on a hunt because I was like, I want those Christmas lights. I want those lights. I don't want a fake tree because I have living Norfolk pine trees that I put on the table and decorate them. It's really cool. And so I went on a hunt for them, and those little insert expletive here are like 16 feet for like $85 because each one of the little bulbs is so fancy. And I'm like, just to get enough to go down the length of our house, it's going to be like $300. What?
Oof.
Oh, I was so pissed because they were so awesome, and I'm just not going to pay that.
Yeah, I hear you there. Wendy, I have had the Forest app for like 2 years, and I only started using it last month when Tamara and them were using it. And I was like, fine, I'll do it. And I've been using it ever since.
I have started using it, and I started using it in substitute of a time tracker because I know Skye knows because she's the one who did it. But Skye was getting on to me a couple of years ago talking about, like, you know, you need to pay attention to where you're spending so much time, because I was complaining about this one particular project and she was saying you're doing it all the time. So she made me a time tracker, and that's what I've been using this Forest app for. I was like, rather than write it down, I've just started actually tracking what I do during my, 7 to 5 work hours. And it's working out pretty well.
Tamara got me on the idea of just switching up what tree I use daily. And then my girls were like, you should change it so that every different task you do uses a different tree. And I was like, that would be a great idea. But I keep getting new trees every time I have enough coins to get another tree. So
getting the trees is like part of the fun.
I think I'm saving up to get that celestial tree. I have 1,506 coins.
I want to see. I can't get out of it now, so I have to Google it to see if I can see what the celestial tree looks like. Don't show me. I just want to see what it looks like. Of course not. It's not going to show me. Why would it show me? I just want a picture. Ooh, if that's the one it is, it's pretty.
It's like, it's 3 different tiers of these like pinky white cloud-like branches. Got a big stone on the bottom, and then one of those dancing whooping crane thingies.
Yep.
I never remember what they're called, but they're really cool.
A crane? I don't know. It's a crane or a heron. It's a bird.
Ooh, they have sunflowers. I took their little personality test too, and I got maple tree. That was my plant, and they said that my best study buddy would be a ginkgo buddy. Well, now
I need to take this test you're talking about. What is it on the app?
It's not on the app, but the link to it is on the app. It's by the same people, and let me see if I can figure out where it is in the app.
We'll get started in the first sprint in a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
Hi, Eva. Giving everyone a couple more minutes before we start, because I'm going to have to take the room code down. If you're new to my channel, I like to post like first line writing prompts for those who don't know what they want to write about but want to write something. And I have a bunch of writing prompts prepared that I'm going to post one live, so while we're writing. Plus, once the one of the sucky things about the Forest app is once the sprint starts, you can't join afterwards. So
I found it. It's in the settings, and it's all the way down at the bottom. Your personal flower, and it'll take you to a test by the company that made the app, and it's pretty cool. It's not just like questions and answers. They've got like a little setting, and you can click stuff. It's cool, but I was like, maple, because I can see a rose in the picture. I'm like, I don't want a rose.
Wendy wants a huge skeleton to keep up from Halloween to Christmas. Until last week, I still had all my Halloween decorations up. And literally the only reason they came down is because the youngest was like, when are we going to put the Christmas tree up? And my husband and I looked at each other. We were like, today? And I looked at him and I was like, that's on you, boo, because I don't put the Christmas tree up. That's on you. You put the Christmas tree up. I just put up like 3 decorations and that's it. So that's what they did. And now my house is like strung up with garland that looks like spider webs. It's kind of cool, actually. I go down my hallway and I'm like, what the hell? Go away, Frank the spider. All right. Emma was asking if we're all romance writers. Yes and no ish.
No.
I write fantasy with very heavy romantic themes. So, eh?
I write cozy mysteries, and I have a pen name where I'm writing erotica, but not really romance.
All right. Let's go ahead and do our first rant.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up the first line. My first tutor was a dragon with a terrible sense of humor. That shady dragon. All right, we're gonna
Oh,
play
wait
the
a minute.
cuckoo.
Isn't there a room code or something I should be entering?
I've had it up for the past 5 minutes, Amy.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second. Watch this. Let's see if I can invite. There we go. Invite.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How dare you not join us?
I tried. I'm in. Cuckoo clock.
All right. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. we grew a cuckoo clock. Yeah. How did everyone do?
I did very good. I made it through 9 out of 24 pages on this particular thing, and I'm getting really excited about it.
Woo!
254 words, which felt like so many more.
Nice. I had breakfast and fed the dogs and wrote 126 words. It'll take it. Oh,
Man,
hey, Jess.
I'm gonna have to take a nap after this, I think.
Nap time. So I realized Amy said what she was doing today. What are you working on, Tamara?
Oh, well, see, that panic about the Christmas is because I have this bliss story that is Christmas and it's not done.
You were just outside, Jester. Can you wait 5 seconds? 5 seconds. That's all I ask. No? Okay. I'll be over there in a minute.
Your 5 seconds are up.
Oh, goodness. Oh, I guess I can take those banners down. Hi, Jester. Let's see. I'm working on book 3 still because it's not finished. And I hope to get it finished by the end of this month, but I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. Jace met their goal. That's awesome. And they're streaming in like 10 minutes, so that's pretty cool. Hello. Just joined working on final edit of nonfiction guide for using sensual dance for fun, self-exploration, and self-expression. That's awesome. "14 pages or so of a travelogue from 1872 I'm working through. Wow.
That sounds really cool.
CB got 201 words. Hello, hello. You woke up. That's something.
It is. I haven't done that.
CB, you said you write. Oh, there it is. I write fan fiction. Okay, cool. So the quote is something you wrote today?
Mm-hmm. When I hear Peggy, I always think Peggy Carter. I want a Peggy Carter hat so bad.
I'll be right back. I gotta go let the dog out.
I have a really round face and a big head, so it's really hard for me to find just like the Peggy Carter hat out and about. I'm gonna have to get it custom made, I'm thinking, which isn't too terribly bad if you get it from like a hat maker on Etsy. You know, it's not too bad because they've got all the supplies and everything, so there's not a really high markup, but it's still, I'm looking at like somewhere around $80 for a hat. And I'm like, oh, when I have $80 for a hat, I'll be happy to spend that. But I don't have $80 for a hat. So I'm just going to stick with my scarves.
Scarves are nice though.
Yeah. I really do appreciate all the different patterns, silks.
Okay, I'm back. Peggy is Peggy Carter.
Ah, yes. Ooh. They did have a moment in the TV show.
I'm still behind on everything. Everything.
I liked Peggy Carter like before this Marvel thing really blew up from like the first time I read her when I was young. So honestly, she was one of the few ones that I was like, did you say Peggy? And as soon as they made it, I watched it. I didn't do that with all the comic book thingies, but I really like her.
But actually sit and write the story, I'd be done with it. I keep pushing it off.
Oh man,
Same.
that's the story of my life.
Yeah.
If I just did it, it'd be done. Nope, that doesn't matter.
I feel this so hard because, like, yesterday, last night actually, I was feeling guilty as I was messaging everyone. I was like, "Is everyone ready for a 10K day?" And I'm like, "Shoot, there's so many things I was supposed to do the past couple of weeks that just hasn't happened."
Oh God,
Don't
get me started. My volunteer work is the thing that I keep putting off. And so thankfully there's nothing that like is time pressing on their end. So I'm not letting them down, but I run the whole website. And so every time I hear something that reminds me of them, I'm like, oh, it's been another week, hasn't it? Oh no, bad. Okay. That's what I'm supposed to be doing today, but I don't know if there's even gonna be a meeting, so I'm doing the fun stuff instead.
All right, let me put up.
So I have a question about this tree app. Do I have to buy each one of these trees myself, or once I grow this tree with someone else, is it now in my repertoire and I can grow this tree whenever I want now?
You have to buy it.
Oh, I understand that's how they make money, but damn it, man. I was looking forward to growing trees I didn't buy yet.
I know.
The only way you can grow a tree that you didn't buy is if someone else sets up the room for you and you join their room.
Yeah, I was telling Tamara the other day, I'm like, hey, just send me forest stuffs because I want all the cool trees too. Even if I'm not going to sprint with you, just send me the link.
XSZJ CXSG. There we go.
All right, wait. Let me pay attention this time and do this, right?
She certainly did, Wendy. She did mention website.
Wendy's the one that's firmly Team Kara, right?
Yes.
Website, Amy, website. Ha! I did it. I paid attention. I entered the code, and I'm in the room.
Awesome. Bye, Jay. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't see your comment until just now. So if you're still here, bye. Good luck on your stream. Yeah. I am not here, y'all. It's been real interesting trying to get to 10K today. Oh, goodness. We'll get there. We'll get there.
My best friend is in Kentucky, right outside of Nashville. So there was like a good solid 9 hours where she just didn't respond to me, and I was freaking out. And she said she's perfectly fine. There was like literally one twig in the yard. The branches on the dead trees didn't even come down. And I'm like, I love you dearly, but bitch, if you make me wait 9 hours to reply to me again, oh my God. Like, I was so pissed. I was so relieved that I couldn't be angry in the moment, but after like 3 hours, I was like, I swear to God, I will text every single person in the state until I get an answer. Don't respond to me. She just got lucky and I had other stuff to do. Otherwise, I would have. But I'm still getting, I have the Weather Channel app on my phone. And the reason I bring it up is because I'm still getting like 3 stories a day about new terrible things that happened from all those tornadoes. Like 30. It was like an entire season in one night.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just learned yesterday that my aunt-in-law, my husband's aunt, was like right tornadoes hit, but his dad, his house is destroyed. It's gone.
Oh no.
And I don't even think Justin knows yet because I learned after he went to bed and he isn't awake yet. So I don't even think he knows yet. So
it's awful.
Yeah. As far as I know, everyone is safe. It's just the home is gone. But that's as much as I know now.
I want a hobbit house. I've been saying that since I read The Hobbit when I was little. I want a Hobbit house, and I'm not gonna lie, tornadoes is like 60% of my motivation. Like you're gonna have to try real hard to take off with my house. You're gonna take the whole damn hill. So
I saw a tiny house that was a Hobbit house. It was awesome. If I can remember where I found it, I'll send you the link.
yeah.
But
Oh,
it was so cool.
And the pantry. They did a really good job of the little like larder pantry area in the movie. The way they describe it in the book. Oh man, I was like, I want that.
same.
Yeah, all the like just it just sounds delicious. Like you it sounds like a room that you just want to walk into and just take bites out of everything. Or like just browse, you know what I mean? Grazing, that's the word. Just graze in the pantry. And they
All
did a really
right.
good job with it in the movie. It looks really, really cool.
We should get some more words in.
Yep. I'm putting up banners now. Let's
Yes.
see. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. We grew a tree. It's covered in snow. Mm. Oh. How did everybody else do?
I did good. I finished the 24 pages. I'm totally pumped about it. Now I'm taking my notes on the second read through.
Nice.
I got $4.99, so I can color in some stuff now.
Nice.
I've never been able to break that 500 words in 15 minutes. I did it one time with Skye when we were at her house and it wasn't a stream or anything. And so I did it once, but I was like, but the internet needs to know. There's no record of it. So I'm still going to have to do some word sprints at some point in my future so I can meet that particular goal.
Let's see. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, I'm wanting to spend my Audible credits on the trilogy, but don't know what narrator I should get. Andy Serkis or Rob Inglis. I can't help you with that one because I don't know what Rob Inglis sounds like. So
He's good. I mean, they're... I don't know. That's always really tough for me. I don't do a lot of audiobooks, so I can't say that I've ever had to make that decision. I just always get whichever the first one that I'm like, oh, hey, to save myself the agony of wondering like, oh man, I bet he would have done a really, really good Elvish voice. I'll never know.
Just finished play session with Kiddo. Got to sit back down. It was a quick one.
It did seem to go really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Roughly another 15 pages. 30 more pages and done with the book. Awesome.
Nice.
Have critique read document open. Oh, shoot!
Uh-oh.
Beta reading.
Oh.
Oh. Oh no.
I think that's due tomorrow too.
No.
It's either tomorrow or the next day.
Let it be the next day.
I need to look now because I feel bad. I've just been so busy lately. I haven't gotten around to it. And I said I would do it, so I need to do it.
Oh man. Can someone lend me 5 hours?
Yeah, same. 16th. So we have 2 days. 3, technically, if you count today.
Okay, so today I'm going to concentrate on this thing, and then tomorrow I can split it up.
I feel like there is like a work date happening in the near future. I feel it.
Yeah, when are we doing that?
I don't know.
Tomorrow?
I'm off. For those who don't know in the comments, the reason I've been so busy lately is I started work this week.
Yay!
Which is awesome. And it sucks at the same time. Because I get home and I'm like, I don't want to move. I am sore everywhere. Been doing desk nothingness for like 2 years straight. I haven't had to actually get up and do things, and now I'm like standing up, crouching all the time. Alex did 50 words and made sausage. You know what? You could share some of that sausage. I would really appreciate it because it sounds delicious. Are we talking breakfast sausage or like sausage hot dogs? What kind of sausage are we talking about?
My mother-in-law made breakfast sausage, and it was good. It wasn't for us though, because she does homeschooling for her grandchildren, but their dad didn't bring them today, so we got the breakfast.
Yeah. I saw on a TikTok thing last night where some chick made chorizo bolognese. And now I'm like, oh, can't wait to make it myself.
Let's see. 8B. I think that's right. Okay, 6F. Let's see. 8B. 5SG. Okay. Boom. There's the new room code. For anyone who wants to join us.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Let me do that.
Oh, they were breakfast patties. Oh, sorry. I just took away. Dang it. There we go. I forgot. Sorry.
I do that too.
Not used to using it, so yeah.
Let's see, did I do that right?
I think in the future I'll just put it in the comments. That way I don't have to accidentally get rid of it. Sounds like a plan. But I'm off today and tomorrow. So today's 10K day. Tomorrow's beta reading day. And client work day, because I got some client work I need to catch up on.
Yoo-hoo!
Everyone wants things done right before Christmas, and I'm like, dang it.
Most of mine was like October into November, because SEO speaking, if you actually intend to rank for anything or you want your sales or anything like that to get attention, you actually need to get them up somewhere around 6 weeks before when you want them to be relevant. And so most of my stuff kicks off in October, where it's like, just read this, analyze that. I need these keywords. Those have to do that thing. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I know. But everybody needs it in October. So yeah, I'm trying. Thankfully, I only have a couple of shops right now, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, I gotta take this.
I don't believe you.
I forgot that I had a ball to color.
Sorry, I'm a naughty person. My mind went the wrong direction with that.
It's okay, mine did too. Like, that wasn't what I should have said. Sorry.
Emma lives in France. Has been a long time since I've had breakfast patties or American style breakfast for that matter. Sausage, biscuits, and gravy sounds really delicious right now.
Yeah, that's about as Southern American as you can get. That's probably my favorite breakfast.
One of my favorites is something I can't eat it at a restaurant. I have to eat it when my husband makes it because he makes it way too sweet and sugary. It's delicious, and that's cream of wheat. I can't stand it. I swear. It's like one of my favorite things to eat, though, is when he makes it. I'm just like, can you make me some cream of wheat? Worst part is he doesn't even eat it. So literally, if it's made, I'm the only one that's eating it. And I'm just like, yay, more for me. Sorry, to make something else for you now.
That's hilarious. Emma, what's your typical breakfast? I've always wanted to visit France. Go to some little chalet, like in the middle of nowhere. Since I don't think I would do well with being in actual, like, Paris. Too many people.
Yeah. Everyone's always like, I want to go to Paris. I'm like, I do not want to go to Paris.
Yeah, I don't think that would go well with my anxiety.
So, that being said, there's things in Paris I do want to go to. So I guess I do want to go to Paris.
I think it'd be cool to do a day trip or two. Toast with butter and Nutella tortine.
Huh. That sounds delicious. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would absolutely dig on that. Okay, my first ball is done.
Nice.
That's exciting.
I can't remember. Are there Are there orbs for every 500 words or every 1,000 words? I think it's 500.
Yeah, it's 500.
Okay. By the way, if you are in the chat, I made some word count trackers. If you're attempting the 10K with us, there's some new ones. Tamara's using one of the new ones. It's updated in the description.
Mm-hmm.
I think I forgot to mention that.
So over to the side, it says sprint workout time. And instead of putting time, I'm putting like how many words and also how many words are in the document.
Okay.
Because I'm hoping to have 12,000 words in this document at the end of the day.
Okay.
Or something real close to that.
Was this one you had already started on?
Yeah, 2,000 words in.
Okay. You got this. You've got this. You're going to get 10K today. Because we're going to start our next sprint. Okay? We're gonna do this. We're gonna write for 25 minutes. By the way, if you guys didn't know, we're doing 25-minute sprints. I'm not on top of things today. I'm not letting you guys know anything. If you don't know what you're writing about, here's a first line that can kind of jog some creative juices. You don't have to use it, but yeah, we're gonna start in like 1 minute because we're gonna start on the 5 because it makes Tamara happy and actually it makes me happy too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I love starting on the 5s.
Like 0s and 5s. Ever since you started doing that, now I'm looking and I'm like, it's not on a 5 yet. I cannot start my sprint. Oh, it's so close to that 0. Oh, it's 5. Let's go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. We have grown a tree. A tree has been grown. How did everyone do? I wrote 483 words.
I'm not sure yet. Let me
Count
count.
sideways.
Where is my pen?
I can color in a bumblebee.
Hooray!
I was taking notes and then I realized, I'm like, wait a minute. I already have notes for this project. So then I had to hunt it down. Couldn't remember what notebook it was in. And then the cat and I went back to war again. Yeah, I'm talking about you. She does this thing where she likes to run through the house. She doesn't walk. She doesn't trot. She and the way that my desk is relatively close to my bedroom door. And so she can just haul ass down the house and make like one sharp left bank of a turn and then just hurl herself with all of her momentum straight up onto the edge of my desk. And so that is the only way that she enters the bedroom. Is just full speed, bang, pew, right up onto the desk. And usually I can hear her coming and I just reach over and grab whatever it is that's on the corner of the desk. So half the time she lands on my hand, which is not a problem. It's better than her hurling everything everywhere. And today I was eating chips and I was too slow. She hurled 2 notebooks and the bag of chips all over the place. And I'm just like, man, I feel like she won this one. Not now. Stupid now. No. So that was the last 5 minutes of my sprint.
Nice. Oh, goodness.
I wrote 297 words, but that makes like a total of 1,000 and something. So I
Yay.
can color a new ball.
Yes. Emma's gonna pop off. Bye, Emma. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if we'll still be here because I know we're gonna be streaming for at least another hour. I think.
I wonder what time it'll be in France at 9 p.m.
10, 11.
Aren't they like 7 hours ahead of us on the East Coast?
Oh dear. So it would be terribly tiring. It would be deep into sleepy times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right now it's 7 there currently.
So 6 hours ahead of us on the East Coast.
It's 9 Eastern.
Yes.
For them. Oh, goodness.
I'm coloring.
Color.
Yeah, I'm using my birthday present. And these are the trackers that Skye made. So I've written 1,000 words, and I get to color in 2 balls. Don't laugh at me. I saw you with your little smirk. You weren't even looking at me. I looked at you. I did not smirk. I looked at you. I saw the smirk. I saw it with both eyes. You did not.
There we go.
I love how after you've been with someone long enough, you don't even have to look at them to know exactly how they responded to what you just did.
Exactly.
Yep.
They didn't need to see you to know that you smirked too, so there. His mouth just dropped open like, what? It's not even fair. Oh, here's your brush.
I'm getting to that point with David. We've been together for like 2.5 years now. And every so often I'll do something and he'll just be like, I know what you just thought, just out of the blue, just accuse me. And he's like, you were thinking this or that and this or that. And I'm like, well, if you do that, then why are you making me say it out loud? Why don't you just do the thing?
Oh, goodness. I went ahead and put a new code up.
The other day. Oh,
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said I went ahead and put a new code up for
Okay.
anyone who wants to join for the next one.
I did something, and I was like, part of my medicines, I have to take antihistamines like every single day. And so it makes my brain a little staticky. Like I forget things really easily. And I did something, I don't remember what it was, but I was like, hey, don't let my inability to pay attention fool you. I am very smart. Like, don't even fall for it. And then later on, I was telling them about my day. And then later on in the conversation, I was telling them, yeah, I burned my hand because I found one of the edges on one of my kitchen towels came unraveled. And before I could sew it back up, there was a bunch of little strings on it. Because I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll get to it. And I was taking the cookies out of the oven and the little strings touched the element and they caught on fire, but it was under a big ass cookie pan, so I couldn't see it. So I turned away from the oven and all of a sudden I feel that heat on my hand and I'm like, ah, and I look down and I can just see the light. And I was just going to throw the pan into the sink, but I couldn't because my sister was standing right where I needed to throw the pan. So in that moment where I was like, oh my God, my hand is burning. I have to let go of this cookie pan. I'm nowhere near the table. I grabbed a hold of the fresh out of the oven cookie pan with my other bare hand. And I was like, oh shit. And then I just dropped it all right there in front of me on the floor. I just let it go, everything at one time. And I was telling David about it. And I told him the story and I looked at him and he goes, and you expect me to believe you're really smart, huh? Like, oh, wounded. He got me.
That's rough. He burned you good.
He got me good.
You guys, I ordered Jolly Ranchers from Amazon.
I saw your TikTok.
Like, look how big this bag is.
Is it like 5 pounds?
It's huge.
5 pounds. This is like, I can't be trusted to buy stuff on Amazon. I don't understand how sizes work, apparently. Like, when I got Caro those Twizzlers, it wasn't supposed to be like the biggest thing of Twizzlers you'd ever see in your life. It was like this huge container. I was like, holy shit. I knew you like Twizzlers. So.
You got her the mega bag of lemon heads too, right?
Yeah. I was like, oops.
Mega bags seem to be your jam.
I don't know how to order things. It's all in bulk. So nice. I'm going to be eating Jolly Ranchers for a long time.
Like the next 10 years.
The thing I mess up a lot is trying to calculate like exactly how much shipping and everything will be. That way I know exactly how much something is. And I think I've got to press the button one more time before I place the order. And I don't. This is the place the order now button. And I've accidentally, I do it like 2 or 3 times a year where I'm like, how much is it? Oh no. And I accidentally order, whatever it is that I was trying to calculate. So then I have to turn around and order whatever it was that I intended to order.
Oops.
I've done it like twice on Ulta. And I just wrote it off and was like, oh no, I got way more makeup and face stuff than I intended to. Bummer. What am I going to do?
Bunny's been with their husband for 12 years, and every now and then, out of the blue, don't do it. Tell what I'm planning by the way my face looks. I feel that.
Oh, room code.
Yeah, Amy, come on, join us. We can start our sprint.
Jeez.
Gosh.
Don't get choked up about it.
Hey, I am really smart. Okay, just give me a minute.
Hello, RC. Oh, goodness.
Okay, I'm in.
Are you sure?
Yes, I see all three of our faces.
Sweet.
Well, your two lovely faces and my sprout.
There's another sprout in here that has joined us too.
There's a fourth sprout?
Yeah.
What? Hello, fourth sprout.
Huzzah. Oh, wow.
It is Wendy. Wendy has joined us. She's using the Forest app.
Hey, can we
Yay!
be friends? How do you make friends on here? Can't you friend people?
I don't know.
I think you have to do it afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait and figure it out later.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do another sprint. I'm sorry, it's not going to be on the 5 or the 0.
It's okay.
But it is on 111. 111.
It is. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. We grew a tree. We grew a cuckoo tree. Cuckoo? Is it a cuckoo tree? What kind of tree are you? I think it's a cuckoo tree. It's a clock tree of some sort.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a cuckoo clock.
Let's see. Okay, keep this line.
Oh, 543.
Nice.
I'm at a spicy section.
Ooh. I hit 502.
I got completely derailed with domestic stuff. So I made progress, but I'm still like, I made like 1 page of progress. So
Progress is progress.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, goodness.
I get you color. Yeah.
Crap. Do you get to color in another ornament?
Yes, I do. Just having this tiny award or reward of being able to color is really satisfying. It really is.
3 SPD, 5 AUSG. Okay. All right. I went ahead and created another room because I think we have enough time for one more spraying.
One more
we wrap up. Wendy says, my character decided to fall into an icy river. I now have to look up the effects of hypothermia while already suffering massive blood loss.
Ooh.
That's a problem for later.
I can tell you right now, that person is going to get real messed up real quick.
Yup.
Everything that blood loss does to you, hypothermia does to you too. They'll be lucky if they can walk.
Alex says, my character is boarding a train and nothing is happening.
But it's going on a train. All
Choo-choo.
kinds of things can happen on trains.
Like murder.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't what you said, it was how you said it. Thank you for almost making me spit my drink.
That's what I'm here for.
Hello, Daya. Lurking and got 235. Awesome.
Nice.
My characters are learning about the origins of the company that they work for, so that's fun. This company exists. We are murder hobos for monsters and supernaturals, and this is why.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. Wendy, I don't like you. Wendigos, you don't fuck with Wendigos, man. Don't fuck with Wendigos. She is not having a good night.
They are pretty cool.
Yikes.
Mythos.
Wendigos terrify me. That is the one monster I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Wendigo is one of the first monsters that I ever saw as a little kid. One of my dad's friends, he's a Lumbee, and he was talking about them, and he was talking to me like they were real. And as a little girl, I was like, there's no way. And he's like, oh, no, you don't know, but I know because I'm grown up. I know. And it just like, it got me. You know what I mean? He was so convincing, like, oh, no, you got to be careful. Like,
you're like, oh, crap.
Don't you look at them and stuff like that. And I was like, what are you talking? How am I supposed to know when I'm not supposed to look at it if I don't look at it and see what it is? Like, I got all upset about it.
There is there's a video game, so I'm not much into horror. I do like monster horror though. And there's a video game that like part of me really wants to play it, but the other part of me is like, no, fuck that shit. Because the characters go around trying not to kill each other basically, while there's monsters hunting them, and these monsters are Wendigos. It's fun. It's great. Worst nightmares come to life. Yeah. Let's do this.
Fun.
David tried to get me to play this one where it was like a first-person zombie game where the zombies actually came out and grabbed you. And I'm like, no, I played it for like literally 7 minutes and I didn't make it out of this one building. And I was like, I'm not, okay? I'm not. I don't really like first-person games anyways. I'm really bad at them. And zombies are one of the few things that like I'm actually afraid of. I don't believe that the traditional zombie, the reincarnated dead body, is scientifically possible. So I'm not concerned about it. But some of the other versions of zombies where the person isn't dead, it's just their brain is only going to function in this zombie-like manner. Those ones kind of scare me. So that's the one where I'm like, you know what? I'll do it day of. If I have to hack somebody with a machete to save my life, I'll do it day of, okay? Take your game back before I get upset. You're stressing me out, man. You're stressing me out.
That is funny. Let's see. Between the stories of Wendigos and chupacabras, I'm surprised I go camping at all.
Right?
Right.
I live in the woods, like way back in the woods. And Skye can attest. It's not just the country where there's some trees. I live in like 80-foot trees, and there's bushes and streams, and I live in the wilderness. And I've lived here for a very long time, and I was little enough that guy told me that when I lived here, and we'd only been here for a couple of years. So there was, we were feeding our dogs on the porch. We had this one really big porch that runs the length of the house. And we were feeding the dogs on there. And there was something, I don't know what it is, but it was some kind of bird would hop down in the night. And I'd hear it thump on the edge of the porch and then thump, thump, thump over to the dog food bowl. And I'd hear the dog food. And so for like a good 6 months, I was absolutely terrified because the guy got me with the Wendigo and all that other stuff. And I was like, you know what? I like living in the woods, but maybe I don't like living in the woods. So thankfully I grew out of all of it. Like the scariest thing in the woods is actually the other people. So I know that now, but every once in a while when those hairs stand up on the back of your neck and you're in the dark and you forgot your flashlight, yeah, that's a little bit of a rush.
Yeah, I bet. All right, we're gonna do this last sprint. This will be the last one for this stream. But don't worry, we'll be back tonight on Tamara's channel for part 2.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Yeah, we're gonna get this 10K. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. we be done. We grew a tree. That was our last sprint for this stream. How did everyone do? What'd you do?
Let's see. I must math. One moment, please.
I get to color in another bumblebee.
540.
Nice.
Yeah. Now let's see how many for this portion of the day. I feel like even though I started super sleepy, I think this went pretty well. $2,128 words.
Nice. Oop. I get to color in another bee. This.
I get to color in another ball.
2 bees down.
Yes. What colors?
Let's see. How many words did I get total for this stream? I wrote 666 words, which I think is hilarious. And I'm here for it.
That is so metal of you.
Yes. And I am now sitting at 2,282 words for the day so far.
Nice. Color. We forget that we're on stream and we should be talking to people because we're coloring.
Wendy got 786 despite getting up and down to do other things. Awesome.
How'd you do that?
That's what I want to know. I thought I was doing good.
Right? I'm like, I didn't move at all.
Same. And I hit a really good spot where I knew exactly what I wanted to write about.
Yeah, I was at the Smexy Times, so
Just kidding.
I finish that scene and then I'll be ready to start the next chapter.
Woo! Let's see. I don't think there's any more other comments coming through yet. Nope. And Amy must be doing domestic things because she has not come back.
True.
So how you feel about this 10K day? You think you got this? I think you've got this.
I do, and I don't know why. Maybe blind optimism, maybe sleep deprivation. But I'm like, I could do this. Yeah. I got this. But I'm going to try to I'm going to take a shower to hopefully jog some more words in there and maybe wake me up a bit more.
Yay. Shower sounds delicious.
Right? It's like, I could really use a clean body right now. That just sounds great. I'm probably going to put these exact same clothes on. So don't be surprised if I look exactly the same.
I've done that many times. I'm like, I just put these clothes on this morning. They're clean, even though I'm not.
All right. I've been wearing these clothes for how long have we been streaming?
3 hours now.
Yeah, add 10 minutes to that. Yeah, I'm ready.
During the break, I'm going to read another chapter of 2K to 10K because that's what I've been rereading lately.
Oh.
I've read this every year, at least once a year for the past couple of years. But
Has
now I
it
have
been
a physical
helpful?
copy. Yes.
Oh, a physical copy. You're fancy schmancy.
Well, I've been taking lots of notes inside of it. Yes, I write in my books if there's room to write in them.
I write in all of my nonfiction books. My fiction books, I tend not to write in those.
I haven't written in any. I don't think I've ever written any fiction, and that's a lie because I have. When we were in high school and we did like Shakespeare and stuff, I would write notes in the margin of my fiction books
Mm,
for any books we were studying for then.
that's a fair point.
But I think that's it. I don't think I've ever done it in anything I was just reading for fun.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a reason to write anything. If I was reading it for fun, anything to write.
I think I might start now though, because like one of the things I'm doing with this one is I've come across 2 words that I was like, I am not certain what that word means. So I highlighted it and I wrote down the definition next to it. And I was like, that's a good idea. I should do that for my fiction books as well. Because I know there's words I come across that I'm like, I have no idea what this word is.
Yeah, that's smart. What isn't smart is I don't have tonight's video scheduled. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
The live stream?
Yeah.
I could have sworn I scheduled mine when I made the thumbnails and sent them to you, which was in November. And then I got onto StreamYard last night because I was going to be smart and send the link to you guys early last night. And I was like, I haven't made the stream. Whoops.
Well, I hadn't even downloaded the image, so yeah. Here we
It's all
go.
good.
I just did it.
Good job. You're on top of things today. We're good. We got this.
Kinda. I mean, at least I realized it before 9:00. And that's all I can do.
Add sticky notes for quotes I really like, even when reading for fun. I haven't done that, but again, I'm trying new things in this upcoming year. So I might start. Amy, how'd you do on that last sprint? Because you were still muted until recently.
Yeah, I did okay. And then the birds have discovered a new and interesting way to tell me that they're out of food. And they attempt to rip the food bowl out of the wall. And it started out with just Tweet, and now the other ones do it. And I actually have 3 bowls in there, 2 stainless steels and this one covered little bird feeder. And by the way, if anybody has birds, get a covered bird feeder. It's amazing how much cleaner it keeps your cage. Blew my mind. But now all 3 of them have discovered that they can all tear up a food bowl at the same time. So I was sitting here, and then all of a sudden I was just like, ting, 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 ting. What are you doing over there?
Making music?
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't notice it until all 3 of them were going at the same time. So I took a few minutes to put some food in there, and I moved a stick. So
Playing the song of my people.
right?
Oh, birds can be aggressive.
Yeah.
They can be.
I like them a
little
lot,
shits.
but every once in a while, and they seem to get. I think it's just because of the way that like my household schedule works. There's a couple of hours in the evening where there's nobody in my room, and so when I finally come in here to bed, they think, "Woohoo! It's playtime now." So right as I'm like, "Oh man, I'm tired. My back is tired. I'm doing all my before bed stuff," they just start going bananas. And they start singing and screaming and tearing stuff up and throwing themselves on the floor and flying in the cage. Just, all right, okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, at like 10
What's
o'clock
going
at
on?
night for no good reason other than I think they just, they've been in a quiet room alone. And I do keep one lamp on for them, but I keep the other lights in the room off when I'm not in it. So yeah, this is my first time being an indoor bird owner. I've had chickens for years, but they're outside doing their thing. So now I'm like, okay, all right. I didn't hear it when the first bird was like, hey, I need some food. Hey, the bowl's empty. But I heard all three of them.
Alrighty. Well, we have been streaming for 3 hours, over 3 hours actually. And we've done 5 sprints. And we did say that one was our last one. So maybe we should wrap up this stream. Just saying. So this time we're going to go the opposite direction. We're going to go counterclockwise. And we're going to start with Tamara.
Hello. My name is Tamara Woods. I write cozy mysteries and I write spicy stuff on the side. And I am trying to write 10K words today. I'm hoping that all 10K will go into one single story, but I'm not afraid. I will switch it up if that's what needs to happen. And we will be at my channel tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. And hopefully I will be way further down this tree. See, I'm coloring in a tree. Hopefully I'll be like down this area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in you. You got this.
Oh, you went top down, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I would have went bottom up.
But I would have hated to have the top not colored in if I didn't make it.
Yeah.
That would have been my motivation. I got to get that top colored in.
Now the bottom's down. It's just like ghosts. They don't count.
Not until it's colored in, anyways. Actually, when you do it that way, you already have a colored in tree. You could ignore all the stuff that's not colored in, and you still got a tree.
See, there you go. Finding loopholes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still feel accomplished.
Yes. All right, Amy.
I'm Amy Awesome Buddy. I am an SEO consultant, and I worked on a fun creative project today. No word count, but I did do kind of beta reading, but not really beta reading because I'm part of the writer project. So yeah, so that was fun, and I made it all the way through, and I got my notes.
Nice.
So I actually finished a whole project basically for the day in this amount of time. So thank you for having me and letting me take advantage of your productivities.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, everyone. My name is Skye. If you're new here, I'm a fantasy author who has camera issues because my camera's a dick.
Christmas. Too bad you didn't say supernatural or paranormal right there in that moment. That would have been perfect timing.
It would have been, since that's exactly what I'm writing. I'm writing about monster hunters, so that's fun. Yeah, I typically write paranormal romance under the name SD Hegyes, and I'm working on book 3 of a series. I'm hoping to have the 3rd and 4th book out sometime at the beginning of next year, and we'll see how that goes because I haven't hit the halfway mark of this book yet. I did, however, hit 20K today, so that's awesome. I'll take what I can get, and hopefully by the end of today, I have somewhere closer to 30K because then I'll have hit the halfway mark. But yeah, thank you for joining us. We're going to be back, as Tamara said, on her channel to do the rest of our 10K day. And we'll tell you then if we hit 10K. And I think she'll be doing updates on Twitter between now and then. I'm not positive.
Probably, but sometimes I say I'm going to do it and then I don't. So I'm an unreliable narrator.
So you may or may not get updates from either one of us throughout the day, but we'll at least tell you during her stream what we're at. And yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. I don't know. Thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna see you later. Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Happy writing.